Too late. Too late. I waited 16 years for today. Okay, so are we ready? All right. So today we're here to wish all of our retirees a heartwarming farewell. When Joanne asked me to speak on her behalf, I was truly honored. Then I thought about it and said, wow, for once, I'm not speaking for you as your union rep. So, all joking aside, we all know and love Joanne and have stories or two that we could share about her. Some stories will make us laugh, some will make us cry, and some will make us cringe and think, did that really happen? So, as the girls and I began brainstorming ideas for a speech, we came up with different adjectives to describe Joanne. Compassionate. Joanne has always been known as the teacher who wanted all the challenging students in her class. Her goal was to try and reach the child that many others weren't able to. Joanne is looked up to by many of her students and colleagues. She was always a listening ear who would lend a hand to a person in need. Joanne often took on the role of a motherly figure to us. She gave advice, but she never judged. There were also plenty of times where we had to play the role of mother to her. Courageous. Joanne has been through a lot in her life. She fought cancer and she won. While she was undergoing treatment, she would look herself in the mirror and speak to her hair. And she would say, don't you effing fall out on me. And that's who Joanne is. She takes on a challenge and doesn't back down. Unique. By far, Joanne is one of a kind. She's a loud mouth who has a heart of gold. She has a large file of referrals for all of her students. But there is an even larger file of referrals that the staff has submitted about her. Joanne has the most interesting family tree. We all know her loving husband, Robert, who's the patient of the saints. He deals with her on a daily basis, and he continues to write her love notes each day as he packs her lunch. And her sister Jill and her brother-in-law Jeff, her mom, her dad. However, when you start to look at Joanne's family tree, it starts to branch off in many directions. She has 6 stepchildren, 9 step-grandchildren, with number 10 expected at any minute. When you hear Joanne talk about them, you can see and hear the love she feels for all her children. At times, it can be confusing when she tells a story. She says, my stepdaughter's ex-husband's son's girlfriend. As baffling as this may sound to us, Joanne was always excited to share the stories about the many people attached to her tree. Joanne has dedicated 29 years of her life to the Ossining School District. Over the course of these years, Joanne has touched the lives of over 700 children for the better. She has brightened their days, shared in their laughter and tears, and been a mother to all of them. Joanne truly leaves behind a legacy that colleagues, friends, and students will never forget. Joanne will miss seeing you storm into her rooms on a daily basis like Kramer. Hearing your mouth from the other side of the building complaining, and giving us many reasons to contact Dr. Gordon, your psychiatrist. But we know that the friendship and bond we share goes far beyond the walls of Claremont School. Our dinners and girls' weekend getaways will continue. We wish you health, happiness, and relaxation. You truly deserve it, and we love you. Now, Joanne, you did not think we were going to let her off the hook that easy, with just a mushy speech. Well, with the help of our dear friend, Pat Horan, prior to him telling us he was retiring, this is a lot of stress the both of you put on us. The girls and I, Pat and the girls and I, came up with a list of the top 10 reasons why Joanne needs to retire. Top 10 reasons why Joanne needs to retire.
Number 10.
We had this.
Okay. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio has reported that the only thing higher than the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade balloons was one of their handlers.
Number 9. Number 9. Joanne can finally go topless all day, riding around in her new Miata convertible.
Number 8. Starting next year, triple strength Xanax will no longer be covered by the night shift plan. But the good news for Joanne, she can still get it for free at the Ossining School Clinic.
Okay, number 7. Does everybody remember the foam rubber chairs that Ray had to order for Joanne's classroom? Well, now the district can finally replace them with real chairs, and her students can stop wearing helmets in the classroom too.
Most fortunately, Pat Horan will no longer have to keep his secret about Joanne's semi-private demonstration of how to get a Brazilian bikini wax. And, thankfully, as a result, Pat's cardiologist will finally be able to lower the setting on his defibrillator.
Number 5. Administrators will benefit too. Frazine will once again be able to be proud of all her French teachers. And as an additional benefit, there will be a lot more chocolate available in Frazine's office.
I just replaced 4 bags.
And I hear that Joanne, number 4, sorry. I hear that Joanne is making plans to join Scott, Ivy, and Lorraine for a month-long reunion on Turks and Caicos. Only this time, none of them will be called into Ray's office when they get back.
And number 3. And even though this is not a reason for her to retire, I must ask everyone here to pray for Joanne's beloved husband, Robert, because now he is going to have to deal with her full time. Good luck.
Number 2. Now, we all know the most reasonable people keep what happens in their bedrooms private, but sometimes not so private with Joanne. Sorry, Robert. We love you. So, knowing what a little vixen Joanne could be, I strongly urge anybody out there with any money to invest, buy the following commodities: whipped cream, maraschino cherries, and maybe even some Listerine.
And number 1, and finally, the number one reason why Joanne needs to retire. Without Joanne around, we can now once again safely walk the halls of good old Claremont without the fear of physical assault or attack. No longer will we have to flinch, duck, or avoid being punched, slapped, flashed, or pinched.
And the finale. There's a finale.
Can I still sit?
Yes, absolutely.
Take me out of the classroom, take away my plan book. I've been complaining since '92. Leader's workshop was so much fun. I used 1, 2, 3 pills of Xanax. Let me leave. I'm done. Take me out of the classroom. Just thought that else like that. Take me out of the classroom. I will leave and relax. Robert will cook and clean for me. But his cherry bomb I will be over course. I'll miss all my friends here. I've left you all a Kleenex. I have 1, 2, 3 more days left and I'll go have.
It's what she will need during her retirement. It's made out of Depends diapers, and it has Paladin, Fixodin, Preparation Age, Happy Pills.